Howdy. It's been a while. Holidays, family, colds. Coming over a cold right now, so my voice might sound a bit different. So I haven't had much time to do a video, but I wanted to revisit something. My old snowshoes. I did a review on these Magnesium military surplus snowshoes. Geez, 4-5 years ago, I think. Yeah, at least. And I use them every winter. That's how I get back to the cabin. When we go to dig in, dig out, and maple syrup season, that type of stuff. I use them occasionally outside of there, but that's their primary purpose. But over time, let me turn these things around. I found that I'm not a big fan of this binding system. I brought my boots up here, and I'll show you how this binding system works. I have instructions on my other video on how to install this, but we're going to loosen this thing up. I'm not a big fan of these buckles. Over time, the plastic has given up a bit so that this part here can pop off. And there's nothing worse than walking along in the snow and having your binding come loose. Yeah, because backing up in snowshoes, especially these type, is not easy. So this is how this is supposed to work. So on the backhand side here, there's a strap that comes around, and these are the boots I tend to wear when I'm snowshoeing. And then you tighten these down here and here, and that works great until one of these lets loose. So I was looking to revisit this and improve it for this season, so I started doing a little bit of research. And I found this, and I'm going to try it out and see how it works. It's the world's best snowshoe harness. Can't go wrong with a name like that. They're from a guy named Marc. I'm going to mispronounce his name probably. Desheen, out of Fort Kent. I got them on Amazon. I didn't know he had an actual website where you could order them from. Snowshoe-bindings.com. But I'm going to try installing them here and see how they work. They weren't specifically designed for this, but I think they should work. So I'll take one of them apart right now and see how it goes. I haven't even opened this up yet. Let's see what's involved. Side. So 2 bindings, and looks like they keep their shape. He's got the straps cinched down. They're just made out of plastic. And I kind of had to guess on the size because I was worried if I went too small. You know, I wear oversized boots in the winter like a lot of people do, and I was worried about the sizing. So I picked the 12 by 13, even though these are probably an 11 boot, which technically could have probably worked with the 10-11 size. Worst case scenario is I can cut another hole in here and change the sizing. So let me take these apart. Okay, we'll just deal with one binding for now. So the idea would be this goes like this, and this part here screws in, and then you can walk. This video is just going to be the installation, and next week I'm going to go to the cabin and I will do a video and let you know how they work. So it comes with screws and 4 plastic blocks. Basic instruction sheet. There's not a heck of a lot to them, so I should be able to figure it out. So I'll start by removing these little bindings, which are just held in with straps. And I'll save these. Never hurts to keep something like this. The webbing is kind of particular for this use, but who knows. So let's take these old bindings off. this one just pulls out. I will leave it there. Okay, so and you can tell this is a small company. This is, you know, his parts are included in a Ziploc baggie. I kind of, you know, knowing that makes me more inclined to purchase. I'd much rather help a small guy out than a large company. Okay, I got 4 screws here, 2 plates, and there's on the bottom here. There's 2 holes already pre-drilled here. So I am going to size this up, and I'm going to put my boot on here just to get an idea of the placement. I'm going to loosen these straps way up. Okay. So the idea is this plastic bar goes behind, and then they're strapped down like that. So make it a little bit narrower. There's 2 gaps on the most inner one. I'll put it on the side there. And I probably could have gone one size smaller, but these will work. Because you need to have room, you know, for your toe to go. The other problem I had with the other webbing ones was that my toe would sometimes go too far and hit this bar here, which was annoying. So, well, perhaps this will actually work better. So I'm going to take my boot out of here and we'll mount these up. Screw kit. Perfect. So I'm going to tighten these straps down so they don't get in the way. I like the clasps are nice. Hopefully they hold up. And the nice thing is this webbing is pretty generic. I mean, it's got a loop on the one end, but the webbing wore out. It wouldn't be a big deal to replace this. And I can't imagine this plastic would wear out. So I'm going to flip this thing over. Move this back here. And we're going to put that like that. Pre-start these a little bit. Okay. And just line them up. I'm in my basement, so the furnace is going to kick off in a second, which is right behind where I'm working. So hopefully it's not too noisy. The fan kicks off. That's kind of all there is to it there. Let me put this side on. I mean, it'd be easy enough to make these, but he only charged, I think it was 39 bucks. So, yeah, they're not, it's not an overly complex design, but do the same thing on this side. Okay, there we go. It's a heck of a lot easier to install than the webbing was the first time. That one of my most popular downloaded PDFs on my site is the instructions on how to install that webbing. what a pain in the neck. This is just 4 screws. Four screws in, 5 minutes, jeez. And that's done. Like I said, that was nice and easy. Compared to the webbing, this is way simpler. Let me check the spacing now that I have this in here. We'll see how it works with my boots. Like I said, next weekend I'm gonna go dig into the cabin and shovel the roofs off. We just started getting winter. Oh geez, after Christmas this year, which is way late for us. We had a little bit of snow at the cabin early on during hunting season. It melted off, and then we never got any more. But we just started getting some. There's probably about 3 or 4 feet in the ground down there. Cinch that way down. There we go. That's I'm pretty sure that'll work just fine. I'll let you know next weekend. I'll post up another video on how these work out. I'll do some footage walking around in them, and I'll let you know at the end of the day what if I like how the system works. Get the tractor out, shovel the driveway. It's with 3 or 4 feet of snow on the ground. I'll probably be there most of the day. But I keep these in my car, so when I go down, I'm all set. And then if I want to do any snowshoeing around here, I probably use them about 3 or 4 times a year for other areas. Snowshoeing back, take pictures in some places. But simple system. So, like I said, it wouldn't be hard. It's just a bolt. I'm not sure what the plastic material is, but positive somebody else could look at it and redo it. But geez, the price was fair enough. That for $39 for a set. I'm not about to redesign the wheel, and that's awesome. So yeah, let me see. Get the guy's address again. It's snowshoe-bindings.com. I got them off Amazon. I'll put a link into under the bottom of the video to where I bought them from. And these, my boots here are 10.5, and these are 12-13. Looks like I could have maybe gone with the 10 to 11, but 12-13 appears to work just as well. So I'll let you know next weekend if I still think the sizing is correct. Because that's the hard part on sizing this thing, is figuring out what size to get. Yeah, hunting boots are bigger on both ends than a pair of sneakers. And maybe he had planned that into his sizing, but I didn't know. So, yeah. Next weekend I'll have another video. I also picked up some pair of ice cleats, which I've never had before. And I'll do a review on those sometime this winter. I got those mostly for when I do photography. A lot of the areas this time of the year I go into are icy, and I'm getting older now. We're falling on my ass because I'm too smart to wear the right, use the right tools not to. Is getting old. So I picked up a pair of relatively inexpensive ones. I'll do a review on those sometime this winter, while we still have some ice. But I'm just gonna redo this one. But that's awesome. So until next time, thanks for watching.